Aloha everyone, and a warm welcome to another weekly update of vacation rentals here on Oahu. My name is Bryan, the broker in charge of Haleʻipuna Real Estate, as well as a partner with Island Estates Hawaii. Not the busiest week this past week, only 8 new listings and 10 sold properties. 8 of 10 of these sold properties were cash transactions. And since this is the first video of a new month, I just want to let you know that for all the units and buildings that I cover in detail, I'm going to put an Airbnb link in the description of this video so you can get an idea of nightly rates and occupancy rates for a quality unit in each of these buildings. Also, for units at Ala Moana Hotel, Ritz-Carlton, and Trump Tower, which is now Kalahi, I don't cover those buildings or the units in detail because they just don't make very appealing opportunities for a vast majority of investors. So if you ever see a property that you're interested in, Ala Moana, Ritz-Carlton, or Kalahi, contact me directly and I'm happy to provide you information you need to make the best decision for yourself. With that disclosed, let's get started here with this unit over Ala Moana Hotel. So this is a studio on the 16th floor, 297 square feet, priced at $225,000. Does come with the city ocean views. Here's your monthly fees here, what it covers. It's a little high in my opinion. I'm guessing it's going to sell maybe in the lower twos. Kalakauan, now this is a nice property here on the 3rd floor, 1 bed, 1 bath, 437 square feet. And this adds a whole lot of value. Not many units in this building do come with parking. So again, this adds considerable value to the unit. It's priced just under $470,000. The last 1 bedroom to sell recently just sold under $430,000. Did not come with parking. So if you can get this unit around that price point, I think it's a good purchase price. Here's your monthly fees here. Now, since units at Kalakauan don't come on the market too often, I'm just going to point out the location. It's on the corner pretty much of Makola and Kalakaua. Both these streets very heavily trafficked. So units in this building can either face Kalakaua or they can face ocean. Any unit, especially on the lower floors on the street side, you're going to deal with a lot of street noise, even some pedestrian noise as well. There's quite a few people who walk by here. And keep in mind too that there's a restaurant on the ground floor of this building. But this is really one of the better units I've seen at Kalakauan. Very nicely done. I love the flooring. Beautiful kitchen here, gas stove. I love this little dining counter here. No popcorn ceiling. Just really well maintained. And even at this price point with the parking, I could see someone's acquiring at this price point, but again, I would like to see it under $450, I think, for best value. Like the floating shelving here. Basic building though, there's just a laundry room, there's no swimming pool. But it's a pretty short distance to the beach. But I'm definitely a fan of that unit. Hawaiian Monarch, this is now also a pretty good opportunity. 1 bed, 2 bath. 28th floor, 476 square feet, priced at $575. Based on recent comps for units like this is priced quite well. Here's your monthly fees here. Another nice looking unit. And these 1 bed, 2 baths at Hawaiian Monarch, the units can be just separated so they can be operated as individual units. A 1 bed, 1 bath, and a studio with a bath. And this unit has some nice Diamond Head ocean views. Unfortunately, the pictures aren't the best quality to capture that. But nice looking bath here. As I mentioned in the past with Hawaiian Monarch, I'm reluctant to have buyers buying this building because it's an older building, some deferred maintenance. And I'm concerned that either monthly fees are going to be going up or there'll be special assessments to address some of these larger capital improvements that need to happen, I would say, sooner than later. Here you go, some good views there. Exercise room. It's a very popular building for certain investors and guests, kind of a entry-level property for investors. Ritz-Carlton, studio on the 11th floor, very spacious, 629 square feet, price is $798,000. Here's your fees here. It does have ocean views, city views. Kuilima Estates, a 1 bed, 2 bath, 658 square feet, price for $1.25. Here's your fees here. This is a really nice 1 bed, 2 bath. And if you're not familiar with this community, it's over on the North Shore of Oahu, the only area where it's legal to do nightly rentals on Oahu on the North Shore. You have Turtle Bay Resort here, nice public beach here. There's quite a bit of public parking. golf course, several nice restaurants, horseback riding, helicopter rides up there. And give you your bearings a little bit. So here's Honolulu, no traffic. It's going to take you about an hour to get up here. You can either go through central Oahu, then up through Haleiwa and the North Shore this way, or you can drive across the windward side and work your way up this way. If I'm not pressed for time, this is a beautiful drive, especially on a sunny day to get up here. But with traffic, either way, it can be quite challenging to get up there from Waikiki, Honolulu area. But once you're there, super beautiful spot. Very nice. And so these 1 bed, 2 baths, you have a actual 1 bedroom and then you have a loft. And most people put 1, 2, I've sometimes seen 3 beds in the loft there, which to me is just way too cramped. Very clean unit here. I would definitely do some refurnishing if this was my unit. But you have a nice lanai overlooking the golf course here, kind of mountain views. But I like these custom upgrades, these finishes here. This is really nice. They did a beautiful job on the bathroom, a lot of custom tile. And then you'll see the loft there in just a moment. Kitchen's adequate. It would be nice to have a little island, in my opinion. Okay, here's the loft area. They got 2 beds here. Again, very clean, nice looking. Tiny bathroom though, which is pretty typical for these units over Kuilima. And for common area, you have swimming pools, tennis courts, and there's 2 Kuilimas, one east, one west. They're both gated communities, so you need a code to get through the gate. Here's your horse stables here. Nice shot of the beach there. So there's surfing really close by, and your golf course. I think that's priced well, and I expect that to go in escrow pretty quick. Waikiki Shore, this is a 1 bed, 1 bath on the 5th floor, 706 square feet, priced at $1.9 million. Your fees here, what it covers. Now, Waikiki Shore is the only vacation rental building in Waikiki that's located right on the ocean, right here, right by Fort Drusi Park. There's a restaurant right at the base of the building, and there's a rental surfboard shop, but really excellent location. And this is a nice looking unit. At this floor level, though, you're not going to get really quality ocean views. This unit's really known to have some really spectacular ocean views, but this floor, you're just going to capture a little bit. Nice to have split AC. See a little ocean there. This is kind of looking out, kind of angling off your lanai. You will get some beautiful sunsets. But just based on the condition, I think it's priced a little high. And also keep in mind that just below this lanai, there's a sidewalk that takes you from the street to the ocean, open to the public, and you got a lot of people coming and going by here. So this unit will be dealing with some pedestrian noise. And there's also a public restroom really close by, as well as some showers out. So here's the public restroom. There's showers right down here. Surfers use a lot, as well as just beachgoers. And there's a building right there. Beautiful spot. And here's another nice unit over at Waikiki Shore. 1 bed, 1 bath on the 8th floor. So nice to be a little higher, a little less noise. 706 square feet. Huge thing though is this unit comes with parking. Not many units at Waikiki Shore do come with deeded parking. This adds tremendous value. This area where it's located, very, very hard to find any sort of parking in the nearby vicinity. Just priced for $2 million. Here's your fees here. Now, a couple things for the parking. The owner here is renting it out to the outrigger next door and generates $700 per month in income, which helps somewhat. And also the owner just put a new Berber carpet. Nice, clean looking. I'm not too keen on the furnishings, so if I was going to try to maximize rental income, I'd refurnish it. It's got some nice koa wood though. I mean, beautiful woodwork. 2 things is that with the carpet, not a fan of, for one reason, with the humidity here in Hawaii. This just attracts mold. Second thing, if it's going to be a vacation rental, this is going to get dirty very, very easily. When you get people coming in from the beach, they don't clean their feet. Some people wear their shoes in. And this color, it would just be a nightmare to keep clean with vacation guests. But beautiful kitchen, the gas stove. And keep in mind too, all these units, like this one especially, they can all be owner occupied. You don't have to buy these units and do nightly rentals. And this unit, you may like how it's finished if you want this as a vacation home or as a primary residence. Another neat thing about this unit, this has a retractable lanai blinds here, screen. Also a split AC. So this owner has definitely spent a fair amount of money to upgrade the unit. But still could be, there's just certain things that could be improved upon for sure. And not too long ago, the building upgraded its common areas. Looks a lot better than it does. But again, there's no pool in this building, just a laundry facility, pretty basic here. And again, this is a pathway where people go from the street to the beach area. Last new listing, Ritz-Carlton, a 3-bed, 3-bath on the 30th floor, just over 1,600 square feet and priced just over $3.8 million. Here's your fees here. Any questions, contact me directly. Now moving on to sold, Ala Moana Studio, 14th floor, 52 days on the market, 200,000 cash. Ala Moana, 16th floor, another studio, 89 days on the market, 225,000 cash. Island Colony, 29th floor studio, 292 square feet. This is a nice looking unit. I think 350 is a pretty good price there. 32 days on the market, that was cash transaction. Another one, Ilikan, a 36th floor studio, 313 square feet, 81 days on the market, 380,000, that was conventional financing. Cabana Waikiki, this was a nice, I had a client look at this one, 4th floor, 1 bed, 1 bath, smaller one bedrooms though, 365 square feet, 41 days on the market, 385,000, that was conventional financing. Marine Surf on the 7th floor, 392 square feet. This unit need quite a bit of upgrades. Cash transaction, 18 days on the market, 500,000. Ritz-Carlton Studio, 15th floor, 59 days on the market, 555 cash. Waikiki Sunset on the 19th floor, 1 bed, 1 bath with parking. Long time on the market, 168 days on, 680,000 cash. And last one, this is a 2-bed, 2-bath at Kuilima, Waikiki, 16th floor. I was a fan of this, I was trying to get a client to make an offer, 987 square feet. And I'm surprised by this. There was a lot of interest and I thought I was probably gonna go above list price. 1.05, that was a cash transaction. As always, thank you for watching. And if you have any questions at all on Hawaii real estate, particularly Oahu, please never hesitate to contact me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. And until next week, you take care. Aloha.